There is no reliable stability in national currencies. In 2021, the Venezuelan Bolivar lost 99% of its value against the US dollar. Even the British pound experienced 17% volatility in ups and downs relative to the US dollar in the same period. In fact, when it comes to how they function, national currencies offer very little security, usability, predictability, and indeed stability. None offer much predictability of their supply, and many, including the dollar, have seen massive supply increases in recent times. None are entirely resistant to theft by crooks or seizure from authorities. None are fully permissionless. Regulations exist that require owners to identify themselves and declare their intended uses. All of them operate only within specific jurisdictions, and none can have their supply verified independently. It is doubtful if even the authorities in charge of them know what supply exists. In summary, national currencies are not very stable at all, yet Bitcoin is accused of being unstable. Journalists, economists, and bankers claim Bitcoin is extremely volatile. It is no wonder that they draw these conclusions when judging it by the standard of unstable national currencies. Consider, however, if you were on a boat that was being tossed about by rough seas and you were looking at a lighthouse on the shore. That lighthouse's position would appear extremely volatile, despite the fact that the lighthouse was perfectly stable. Here is why Bitcoin is actually like that lighthouse. Bitcoin is profoundly stable. Every detail in Bitcoin is the very essence of stability. No matter what the world has thrown at it, Bitcoin has kept all its promises. It has issued a precisely predictable supply, exactly according to schedule. Its security has never been breached. It has allowed anyone in the world to use Bitcoin. It has allowed owners to spend their coins without restrictions. It has allowed anyone in the world with a basic computer to verify its supply for themselves, without having to trust anybody else. There have been no exceptions. Bitcoin is therefore extremely stable. Bitcoin's adoption is a migration towards stability. When critics call it volatile, it is not meant to be a compliment. They are implying that stability is preferable to volatility. This much is correct. They are just mistaken about what stability is. Bitcoin's incredible stability and reliability is precisely what is attracting ever-growing numbers of people, corporations, institutions, and governments to adopt it to ever greater degrees. As Bitcoin's adoption increases, its value, as measured in dollars, rises profoundly, albeit with wild short-term fluctuations in its dollar-denominated price. But there is nothing about Bitcoin's actual nature that is fluctuating. Just like a lighthouse, Bitcoin remains perfectly stable. In light of all this, it is no surprise that Bitcoin is increasingly being chosen in place of national currencies. Its steady and unbreakable assurances give the world a standard upon which we can trade with each other, across any distance, in any amount, and over any period of time. We are Bit Intelligence. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified about more documentaries every week.